Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Maths lecture. Today in Maths, we are going to learn chapter number 14, Measurement of Time. So, let's see reading the time. Observe the face of the clock. The face of the clock is marked with numbers 1 to 12. The clock has two hands. One hand is long and the other is short. The long hand is the minute hand, it shows minutes. And the short hand is the hour hand, it shows hour. When the minute hand is at 12, the hour hand tells the hour of the day. For example, minute hand is at 12 and the hour hand is at 4. This means the time is 4 o'clock. Now, let's see reading the minute. Look at the movement of the hands in a working clock. The minute hand is much faster than the hour hand. The minute hand crosses every small mark in the clock. There are 60 such small marks and each one is called a minute. The minute hand takes 5 minutes to go from one number to the next. Between two adjacent numbers, there is a difference of 5 minutes. That means we can use the 5 times table for counting minutes. The hour hand takes 60 minutes to go from one number to the next. So, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So, we can say hour and minute are the units for measuring time. Now, let's see reading the time. The short hand of the clock is at 3 and the long hand of the clock is at 12. So, the time is 3 o'clock. We write it as 3. Next one. The short hand of the clock is at 11 and the long hand of the clock is at 12. So, the time is 11 o'clock. We write it as 11. Next, the short hand of the clock is at 8 and the long hand of the clock is at 12. So, the time is 8 o'clock and we write it as 8. My dear students, as we have learned, between two adjacent numbers there is a difference of 5 minutes, which means we can use the 5 timetables for counting minutes. Here in this picture we can see minute hand is on 3, means 5 3s are 15, and hour hand is on 2, which means the time is 2 hours and 15 minutes, or we can say it as 15 minutes past 2. Let's move on to the next. Yes, again we can see minute hand is on 3, which means 5 3s are 15. So 15 minutes, and hour hand is on 7. So the time is 7 hours and 15 minutes, or we can say 15 minutes past 7. Here we can see hour hand is at 12 and minute hand is at 3. 5 3s are 15, which means time is 15 minutes past 12. Now let's see next. Yes, here we can see minute hand is on 6. So 6 5s are 30 and the hour hand is between 5 and 6. So the time is 5 hours and 30 minutes, or we can say 30 minutes past 5. Let's see next. Again here we can see minute hand is on 6 which means 5 6 are 30 minutes, and the hour hand is between 10 and 11, so we will take 10. So the time is 30 minutes past 10. Let's see next. Here the time is 30 minutes past 12. Moving on to the next one. As here you can see minute hand is on 9. So 5 nines are 45, and the hour hand is between 3 and 4. So we can tell the time is 45 minutes past 3. Next one. Here the minute hand is on 9. So 9 fives are 45, and the hour hand is between 9 and 10. So the time is 45 minutes past 9. Moving on to the next one. Again minute hand is on 9. So 9 fives are 45, and the hour hand is between 2 and 3. So the time is 45 minutes past 2. Next one. Here minute hand is on 4. So 5 fours are 20, and the hour hand is also on 4. So the time is 20 minutes past 4. Moving on to the next one. Minute hand is on 8. So 5 eights are 40, and the hour hand is between 12 and 1. So the time is 40 minutes past 12. Next one. Minute hand is on 5. So 5 fives are 25, and the hour hand is between 2 and 3. So the time is 25 minutes past 2. Draw the hands of the clock to show the given time. Here the time is given to us and we have to draw short hand and long hand. So let's see first one. 15 minutes past 9. 15 minutes is asked, so 5 threes are 15, means our minute hand will be on 3 and our hand will be on 9. So the time will be 15 minutes past 9. 9 hours and 15 minutes. Let's see next one. 30 minutes past 4. 30 minutes means 5 6 are 30. So our minute hand will be on 6 and our hand will be on 4. So the time will be 4 hours and 30 minutes. Next one. 25 minutes past 8. 5 fives are 25. So our minute hand will be on 5 and our hand will be on 8. So the time will be 25 minutes past 8 or 8 hours and 25 minutes. Moving on to the next one, kinds of clocks and watch. Let's see different kinds of clocks or watch used in different periods. First one is the stopwatch. A stopwatch is used to measure the time interval of an event. It is a kind of watch that stands out for the accuracy with which it can measure the time of an event. It works by pressing a start button and then stopping it. It is also used to measure fraction of time, usually short and accurately. Next one, the pendulum clock. A pendulum clock is a clock that uses a pendulum. It swings back and forth in a time interval depending on its length. It was mostly used in 18th and 19th century. Next one is an hourglass. An hourglass is a device used to measure the passage of time. It comprises two glass bulbs connected vertically by a narrow neck that allow flow of sand from upper bulb to the lower one. It was mostly used in olden days. Next one, the sundial. A sundial is a device that tells the time of day when there is sunlight by the apparent position of the sun in the sky. It consists of a flat plate which casts a shadow onto the dial. Next one, the clockwork clock. Clockwork refers to the inner working of mechanical machines called clocks and watches, where it is also called movements using gears driven by a spring or weight. 1. Automatic clock. An automatic watch is a watch that continues to operate due to the regular motion of the wearer's wrist. So these are some different kinds of clocks which we have learned today. Thank you.